on the news. President Tinubu confers GCON National Honour on Awujale. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle arrive in Nigeria for inspiring 3-day visit. Bandits abduct university students in Kogi State. Court orders Yaya Bello to appear over 80.2 billion naira fraud case. Death toll hit 12 in South Africa building collapse, 40 still missing. Mbappe confirms PSG exit at the end of the season. To listen to the news in full, follow our Conshade podcast at Podmark and Spotify. President Tinubu confers GCON National Honour on Awujale. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has conferred the second highest national honour in Nigeria, that is, Grand Commander of the Order of Niger (CGON), on the Awujale and paramount ruler of Ijebu land, Oba Dr. Sikiru Kayode Adetono, for his immense contributions to national development. The president, represented by his vice, Alhaji Kashim Shettima, made the announcement at the Olabisi Onabanjo University, Agoiwe, during a book presentation on reinventing governance in Nigeria, as part of activities marking Oba Adetono's 64th coronation anniversary as a paramount ruler and 90th birthday. The ceremony also featured the inauguration of Oba Sikiru Adetono School of Governance, Olabisi Onabanjo University, Agoiwe, Ogun State. Additionally, the president announced that the National Institute of Policy and Strategic Studies, Kuru Jos, will take over the management of Oba Sikiru Adetono School of Governance, which the royal father bequeathed to the university. Oba Adetono was described as an extraordinary royal father and hero of Nigeria's democracy, admired nationwide for his sincerity and courage in the face of adversity threatening national development. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle arrive in Nigeria for inspiring 3-day visit. Prince Harry and his wife, Meghan Markle, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, have landed in Nigeria for a whirlwind 3-day tour aimed at promoting the Invictus Games and shining light on mental health support for young people affected by conflict. The royal couple, who founded the Archwell Foundation, will visit the Lightway Academy College, which receives support from the organization to educate and train young girls affected by conflict in Nigeria. During their stay, they will also meet with wounded soldiers and their families, spreading hope and inspiration wherever they go. As we all know that lion is the king of the jungle, in Nigeria we have just 50 lions left. Say no to illegal killing and hunting of these animals. Let's keep them wild to keep us safe. Say no to illegal bushmeat and illegal hunting. Bandits abduct university students in Kogi State. A group of bandits launched a brazen attack on the Conference University of Science and Technology, Oshara, Okene in Kogi State on Thursday night, abducting an unknown number of students. The attack occurred around 9 p.m. while the students were preparing for the upcoming examinations. Eyewitnesses reported that the bandits entered the university through the bush and gained access to 3 lecture halls, where they began shooting into the air to scare the students. The students were trapped inside the halls as the bandits started taking them away. The university was thrown into chaos as terrified students in other halls scrambled for safety. Local security guards and conventional security personnel engaged the bandits, minimizing the damage but unable to prevent the abduction. The exact number of students taken is yet to be confirmed. Court orders Yaya Bello to appear over 80.2 billion naira fraud case. The Federal High Court in Abuja has reiterated its order for the arrest and production of former Kogi State Governor Yaya Bello in connection with a 80.2 billion naira fraud case. Justice Emeka Nwite noted that Bello's refusal to appear in court and his attempts to frustrate the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) are disrespectful to the court. The court will not entertain Bello's application until he appears and pleads to the 19-count money laundering charge brought by the EFCC. The judge rejected Bello's lawyer request to stay proceedings pending an appeal in a related contempt case in Kogi State. Death toll hit 12 in South Africa building collapse, 40 still missing. Tragedy struck in the southern city of George, South Africa, when an under-construction apartment block crumbled on Monday, leaving a trail of devastation and despair. The death toll has risen to 12, with 40 workers still unaccounted for, as rescue teams race against time to find survivors. 4 days into the rescue operation, authorities have pulled out 3 more bodies from the rubble, bringing the total number of deceased to 12. 28 people have been rescued alive, with many suffering from severe injuries, including burns, head wounds, and internal injuries. Families and friends of the missing workers are anxiously waiting for news, comforted by social workers and religious leaders at the city hall near the construction site. Despite the passage of over 90 hours since the building collapsed, rescue operations continued, with teams searching through voids and debris for any signs of life. We haven't really drawn a line to say we are going into a recovery phase. We still have a few voids to search through, said Mr. Collins, the liner, head of rescue operations. He said that they know that time is against them. The identification process has been challenging, with police using fingerprints, DNA testing, and photographs to identify the workers. Construction plans for the 42-unit apartment block had been approved by the city in July, raising questions about the structural integrity of the building and safety of the workers. Mbappe confirms PSG exit at the end of the season. Kylian Mbappe has announced that he will be leaving Paris Saint-Germain at the end of the current season, confirming long-standing rumors of his departure. In a video posted on social media, Mbappe stated, "I wanted to announce to you all that it's my last year at Paris Saint-Germain. I will not extend and the adventure will come to an end in a few weeks." He added that his final game at the Parc des Princes will be on Sunday. Mbappe's departure comes after 7 years with the French champions, during which he won 6 Ligue 1 titles, 3 French Cups, and 2 League Cups. He has scored a record of 255 goals for the club and will likely add to that tally before his exit. And it's a wrap on the news tonight on our current podcast. Follow our podcast on AudioMac, Amazon Music, and Spotify to listen to the news in full. Thank you for listening, and thank you for staying by. Welcome to Global Scene. Welcome to Sport Update.